Hello guys, this is the second part, still on the second part now, trading strategies, the Kinjun Tenkan cross, remember, and this is the bearish cross. Now a bearish cross, first of all, it implies that the market should be in a bullish environment, and the bullish environment means a trending market. This is a 1 hour chart on the euro dollar, and the bearish cross happens when the bullish environment or the bullish market, so let's just say that this is a bullish market here, so bullish market conditions from this moment on are changing. First thing to notice is that price is coming below the Tenkan, and this is the first weakness in the market. Then Kinko approaching the candles in front of it. Take a look here. We have 26 candles for the Kinko approaching the candles in front of it, and the normal reaction in a strong bullish environment for the Kinko would be to try to avoid these candles here, and that would translate 26 periods forward into a bounce in the actual price. This is not happening here, and because of that we have our bearish cross between the Tenkan and the Kinjun lines. This is the bearish cross, and this is the purpose of our recording here. A bearish cross signals first of all weakness in the bullish market. It doesn't necessarily mean that the market is going to change course or that the trend is going to change. As you can see here, this is also a bearish cross, but the initial trend didn't. This is also a bearish cross, but the trend didn't change. But it is a sign of weakness and a sign that the trend might be faltering. Such a bearish signal, when accompanied by other bearish signals, like for example the Kinko here coming and breaking below all the 5 support areas, that should be taken into consideration. So for example, if you have a bearish cross and then the confirmation should come in the sense that wait for Kinko to, let's write here, wait for Kinko to confirm the bearish market, and the bearish market environment should be when Kinko crosses all the 5 support elements here. The first support element here is price, and the support here is being broken. As you can see, Kinko breaks the price. Then we have the Tenkan here and the Kinjun. They are both in the same line in this case. So Tenkan and Kinjun, they are both in the same line. I decided to show you, to make it visual and to write on the screen in order for you to properly understand what I want to say here. Then take a look at the Kinko. Kinko is moving to the downside, and finally it is meeting the cloud. Normally here the price would be here 26 periods, so the price is right here. So for those trading with the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo and looking only at the current price and at the current cloud and the current levels for the Kinko, the cloud, and the Tenkan, and missing the Kinko, actually, they might wonder why price reversed from this area. Well, it reversed because the Kinko met the cloud. So Kinko was the first obstacle here, crossed. The second and the third crossed. Then the top of the cloud and the base of the cloud here. So that would be Senko A and Senko B. Senko A here and Senko B, and only by the time Kinko confirms the bearish market here. So from this moment of time, bearish market is confirmed. And because bearish market is confirmed and the confirmation comes from the Kinko, you have to imagine and you have to remember on our project what does the Kinko means. Well, the Kinko means that the actual price it is projected backwards 26 periods. So the actual price that you are going to see on any moving chart and on any real-time data chart is going to be 26 periods here. So this is going to be the confirmation that we have for the bearish market. So however, price is turning to the upside here, as you can see, in a correction, if you want, in terms of Elliott waves. This seems like I don't know, a zigzag, and however, Kinko is moving but fails to take out into a bullish condition. So while you are having here a bullish cross for the Kinjun Tenkan, it is not confirmed by Kinko, so should not be taken into consideration. And by the time you are having another bearish cross, around here or around here, that would be when bearish market is still confirmed, and you look for more downside to come from that area. Now remember, whenever you are looking at a market to turn from a bullish market into a bearish market, or from a bearish market into a bullish market, so you are looking for price to rise, for example, it is impossible for the price to actually rise without the Kinjun and the Tenkan lines to cross. Either it is a bullish cross or a bearish cross, signaling the cross between the two markets. It makes no difference. If those lines are crossing, it should be taken into consideration. Normally, under a bearish cross like we have here for this subchapter between the Kinjun and Tenkan lines, so under a bearish cross, you should look for employing bearish strategies, and the bearish strategies for trading binary options should be buying puts or trading one touch option if the Kinjun and the Tenkan lines are let's say moving on the horizontal. Remember what the Kinjun and the Tenkan lines mean. Well, they are being the average between the highest high and the highest low for the 9th period for the Tenkan, and the average between the highest high and the highest low for the 26 periods for the Kinjun. So basically, the previous 9 candles and the previous 26 candles are being taken into consideration for the Kinjun and for the Tenkan, and that is important because it gives you an estimated idea about what was happening in the past in the short-term time frame, and what's going to be the main support or resistance area for price, for actual price. Now, when these two lines crosses, basically the shorter time average, the Tenkan, that takes into consideration only nine candles. So the shorter time, the Tenkan, it is crossing above or below, in our case here, below Kinjun. It means that something is changing in the market, and the general trend, if the trend was to the downside, if the trend was to the upside, sorry, the general trend is weakening. A strong bullish environment or a strong bearish environment implies the Tenkan and the Kinjun should not cross, should not touch. The first sign of weakness, when in our case here bears are coming to control the market or are trying to control the market, any sign of sickness should be translated with a bearish cross between the Kinjun and Tenkan. So that was a bearish cross here, another bearish cross here, and take a look here at the current market, market price. Price is coming to the downside. Here we have the bearish cross yet again, confirmed by the Kinko here. So confirmed by the Kinko. So the logical thing to do is to look for employing bearish strategies based on trading binary options, either by the time the Kinko approaches the price in front of it, and look for 26 periods here for price to be below that area, or to look for price to give some bullish signals, and the first bullish signal normally should be a cross to happen, and this cross is happening here, the first weakness, as you can see. So the first weakness, price still goes and makes a new low, but by the time it makes a new low, we have a possible reversal. So from here on, we just have possible reversals, because from this moment on, the market is weakening. Now stay tuned for the next recording. We'll treat still the bearish cross, because there's something more to discuss.